Aloha! This lecture is about cover cropping for sustainable agriculture system. My name is Kunhui Wang from University of Hawaii and Manoa, College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources. What is cover crop? Cover crops are non-cash crops planted to benefit the ecosystem, not limited to manage soil erosion, improve soil fertility and quality, but it can also suppress weeds, manage pests and diseases. Ultimately, we hope to promote biodiversity and overall enhancement of soil health. Here is a list of benefits of cover cropping. So first, it can prevent soil erosion by keeping the soil covered 24/7, reduce non-point source pollution, and thus it will protect water quality, adding soil organic matter, and this will lead to better soil fertility and enhancing soil health because you feed the microorganism in the soil, and it will also, by adding organic matter, you can conserve soil moisture. In terms of pest suppression, it can suppress weeds, nematodes due to some allelopathic compound released from the cover crop. At the same time, it can also suppress insects and soil-borne pathogens potentially because enhancements of their natural enemies. Overall, this will result in better personal health because we use less pathogens and our water quality is improved. Some cover crop also have harvesting possibilities. It can be used as forage, grazing, or seed enterprises. So why do we need to do cover cropping? Picture here is a bare ground without any ground cover. Bare soil could harm the natural ecosystem in many ways. First of all, rainfall can wash away soil organic matter on the top of the soil layer, and soil organic matter is the one that hold many crop nutrients, feed the microorganism in the soil, and support root system. Root system will exudate sugar carbohydrate into the soil that feed microbial activities. Background also increase soil temperature, making the soil less hospitable for soil organism. Agricultural-related non-point source pollutants such as sediment from surface soil runoff, nutrient, pesticide, herbicide, fertilizer, or animal waste runoff that get into lots of estuaries, lakes, and river was estimated to account for more than 50% of the pollution in U.S. water. It will enter our water as a component of runoff or leaching down into the groundwater. So, cover crop can protect our water quality by slowing down erosion and water runoff. Cover crop is a way to reduce non-point source pollution, including sediments, nutrients, and agricultural chemicals. By taking up excess soil nitrogen, cover crop can prevent nitrogen leaching into the groundwater. Cover crop can also suppress weeds and provide habitat for beneficial insects, natural enemies. Thus, it will reduce our pesticide use, thus indirectly protect our water quality. Cover crop can improve soil fertility in different ways. For leguminous cover crop, then they can fix nitrogen. About 30 to 60% of the nitrogen in legume can be available for the subsequent cash crop due to the mineralization of the cover crop residues. Good leguminous cover crop in Hawaii includes sunham, cowpea, lap, yellow sweet clover, white clover, hairy vetch. All of this can contribute significantly to reduction of synthetic nitrogen fertilizer use. Second approach of using cover crop to improve soil fertility is by doing nutrient scavenging. So this is especially for non-leguminous cover crop. Fibrous rooted cereal grains, it can scavenge excess nitrogen because they really need lots of nitrogen, so excess nitrogen in the soil will be uptaken by this cereal grain cover crop, and thus it will avoid the nutrient left from the previous crop to leach deep down into the groundwater. For example, rye can take up 70 pounds of nitrogen per acre when planted soon after the last crop. In addition, some cover crop can improve soil fertility by having a deep root system. Cover crops such as oil radish can grow as deep as 6 feet into the ground, and it will draw calcium and potassium that tends to leach deep down into the soil profile, pull them up to the upper soil surface, and thus allow the next new crop to absorb these nutrients. Although phosphorus doesn't leach, it is not readily uptaken by plants. However, if you plant buckwheat or lupins, they will secrete acids, and it will make the phosphorus to be more available for the plant to uptake. Some cover crop could also enhance plant phosphorus uptake by hosting mycorrhizae fungi. In fact, most plant families can be hosts of mycorrhizae except for Brassicaceae family. Cover crop can add two types of soil organic matter into the soil. The first type is active fraction, which is rich in simple sugar, proteins, fresh residues, or microbial cells. They release nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Another type of soil organic matter is stable fraction. They are rich in cellulose and lignins. They are tougher to break down, contribute to humus eventually, which make the soil dark. It is responsible for the real soil organic matter, dark content, water holding capacity, cation exchange capacity, or CEC. So here are some questions for you. Stabilized organic matter or humus act like a sponge. So humus can absorb how many times of its weight in water? Because of these properties, it also acts like a reservoir for nutrients storage, sequestering carbon from the atmosphere and other sources. If your answer is 6 times of its weight, then you are correct. So humus is the most stabilized form of organic matter. On the other hand, a regular organic matter in each pound can hold how many pounds of water? 1% of organic matter can hold 1 inch of water in the soil. So each pound of organic matter can hold how many pounds of water? If your answer is 18 to 20 pounds of water, you are correct.